Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Addie, and today I'm gonna show y'all how I make my low calorie meal. Yes, I'm talking about 0-calorie noodles, and here they are. I got them at the Asian supermarket store for about $1.85, okay? And for me, each bag is a meal because this goes through you so quickly, so I can eat half a bag for one meal and that other half for dinner. But I usually cook 2 bags or a full bag, depending on how much saute I have. But today we're making 3 bags so that I can have lunch and dinner tomorrow, okay? So, I don't know why people don't like this noodles. A lot of people don't like the taste, or they don't like the texture or things like that, but I think they're cooking it all wrong. That is why they don't like it, okay? I see a lot of, in the packet it might look like it's done, but I feel like people aren't doing it right. And I think I finally figured out how to cook it correctly without transferring the flavor from the bag into my stir fry. I'm gonna show you how. Before we go any further, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and comment below if you have any other low-calorie weight loss recipes you would like me to make for you. Let's cook. So to begin, I'm going to show you guys exactly the main ingredients you're going to need for this noodle stir fry. Alright, of course you're going to need your noodles, okay? Then you're going to need your stir fry. Okay, so we have some zucchini here. I think these are called squash. I don't know. I need to figure out what these are called. And then we have some diced red pepper, diced green pepper for some color contrast, some onion, and shrimp. And that's all the ingredients we're honestly going to need, other than a seasoning, of course. But we'll get to that later. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is clean our noodles. In order to do that, I'm going to get a strainer. And I'm going to cut this noodles in the strainer. It's soaking in liquid already, and I just want to pour all that liquid away. I don't think it stinks to me. It smells. And somebody actually asked me, like, if it's yam has a lot of calories. How come this has no calories? Honestly, honey, I don't know the science around it. All I know is that it says it's 0 calorie, and I'm going to believe that it's 0 calorie. I'm a noodle lover, so whatever you say, bucko. So before we start washing, I just want to show you all the consistency of this. It's kind of translucent, and it's kind of jello-y. Like, it's kind of gelatiny. Like jello, and it's real long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash it first, then I'm going to cut it, okay? So thoroughly wash your noodles. Thoroughly wash them. So using my cooking shears, I'm just going to get it and just cut. Okay? Take some more and cut. I'm going to kind of shake it, make sure that I get all of the water out, okay? I'm going to set that aside. So what I'm going to do next is this. I am going to cook the noodles. I'm going to cook all the fluid out of it, and I'm going to cook it until there is nothing left of any type of fluid in the noodle. And this is starting to get hot. I can feel the heat. So I'm going to put the noodles on top of here. All of the noodles. See, I got some water right there. I'm going to get that in a little bit. Okay. Alright guys, as you can see, there's still some water in here. And that's the water we need to cook out, okay? So all this water that we're seeing up here, we definitely got to cook all of that out. So what I'm going to do actually to assist this along is take my fork and pour some of this water out because it's a lot of water and nobody got time for it to dry. So all this water, I'm just going to help it along a little bit and pour all that out. So now that the water has been poured out, it has another opportunity to basically drain itself of all the water that it's holding onto. So I'm going to flip it over like so. I'm going to let the other side cook. It's getting more white and less translucent. And when it's gotten to a place where it's completely white, that is when we know that we have something cooking here, Jackie. That's when we know that we are almost done. So there's still some water coming out, and I'm going to do exactly what I did before. I'm going to help it along. Actually, this time I'm just going to put it in a strainer. I'm going to help it along and get rid of all that water. Alright, so I'm just going to loosen it up a little bit and just let the noodle cook some more. Like, you can't just toss this into your saute, guys. You have to cook the noodle first. The noodle is raw. It's not cooked. It's not fully cooked. It's just waiting for you to pour it in. I know because it's soaking in water, we tend to think, oh, it's done already, because things that are usually soaking in water is already pre-cooked, but these aren't cooked noodles. Do you see the difference? It's whiter now. So the more it cooks, the whiter it gets. That's how you cook this noodle. Let me find out I cracked the 0 calorie noodle. Go Addie. Alright, so now I'm going to put some salt in here. Get going. I'm going to just take some salt in my hand. It's just a sprinkle of salt. And just, you see how I'm pulling it up? Take it from the middle, separate it. Take it from the middle, pull it to the center, separate it. From the middle, center, separate. That's how you mix noodles, okay? Especially large quantity of noodles like this. Alright guys, so this is absolutely done now. I'm going to take it and set it aside. Alright, so I'm using my cast iron because it is an absolute gem. And honestly, I think on Black Friday, I might buy like 2 or 3 more because I use this for everything now. It's big, okay? It cleans so easily and it conducts heat without like burning my food. Like, it doesn't burn it, but it kind of bakes. I don't know. Dutch oven, I guess it becomes a oven on its own, and it's Dutch, and yeah, I love it. Alright, so I'm going to let it heat up. I'm going to get some olive oil. This is when it becomes less of a 0 noodle. First I'm going to put in the stir fry is my onions. I'm going to get all my onions out. And we're just going to saute this onion lightly. Now I'm going to put in my pepper. These are red peppers and green peppers. And this meal is perfect for lunch and dinner or dinner. It's a very light meal. It's going to run through. That is what I don't like about it. With these dense vegetables that I'm adding, it lasts a little bit longer than if you just eat it by itself and season it up. Plus, if you do that, it's absolutely disgusting. So, saute that together. Next, I'm going to get some seasoning. The last thing I want to do is put in my zucchini, okay, and squash, because they cook so quickly and I don't like them to be too soft. So for my seasoning, we're going to need salt, seasoned bouillon, seasoned salt, ginger, and crushed pepper, okay? Oh, and some white pepper. So first I'm going to put in my rosemary. Okay. And just let it cook in there. Next I'm going to salt to taste. I'm putting in about 1 teaspoon of salt in here, just lightly salted. There's salt in the bouillon already, so don't go too ham with the salt. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of crushed peppers in here. That's quite a lot. Or you can put in some, like 2 habanero peppers. It's about the same thing. But I realized that if it ain't spicy, I can't eat it. So I'm gonna put about 1 teaspoon, which is kind of like the middle of my palm here. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of white pepper. Okay. Keep mixing. And I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of ginger. I'm a big ginger lover, so 1 tablespoon of ginger. And the ginger addition changes everything. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want to add the squash too early and the zucchini too early, because the ginger addition softens the vegetable somehow. So I want to put 1 tablespoon of bouillon in here. Okay. Actually, let's make that 1.5. Okay. This is gonna be over seasoned at first. Don't fret, because there's no seasoning in this, and the point is for this to soak up this. So don't over season, but don't under season. Okay. Next, I'm gonna put in my shrimp. All right. So I'm using about 1/2 pound of shrimp in here. Okay. And I'm going to saute the shrimp in here until it is cooked. When it's pink and not overdone, okay? When it starts to turn pink, lightly pink, not just like 1 dot of pink, but like when it starts to kind of get almost pink, but it's still a little bit raw, that's when you put the rest of the vegetable in, because we have to remember, this has to be cooked before this overcooks. Worst thing is you have your shrimp rubbery. Nobody likes rubbery shrimp. I mean, nobody. Now that our shrimp is at the right level of almost done, I'm going to put in the rest of my vegetables. Okay. So my zucchini is gonna get soft now, so I'm gonna grab my noodles and I'm going to pour it in here. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna take my 2 forks. I can't find my tongs for the life of me, so this is what we're gonna do right now. So I'm gonna just flip this in here. It's ghetto, but this is what we're doing, Jackie. And just flip it in here. So just go ahead and mix thoroughly. And this is going to cook for maybe 5 minutes, not even up to 5, maybe 3 minutes, additional 3 minutes. And then we can remove from the stove. So let's go ahead and give this a taste test. Let's see if it's Addie approved. That's good noodle. That's really good noodle. We're done. I'm gonna turn this off. Let this cool. I'm gonna cover it and let it just cool, and then we can plate. So here's the result of our tutorial. Doesn't it look delicious? Yes. Thank you so very much for watching my video today. I really appreciate having you out here. Before you go, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification, and follow me on social media for my weekly shenanigans. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.